sort of an interlude for me. Time to grab one bin of my spectacular, especially for the new guys. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace. These points, they speak for themselves, so I won't be talking a whole lot with these points. But I've got a good order to them. And if you can believe it, they go in one place together. They live. Some are new finds, some are not. Not much to say when you look at a point like these. Spectacular. And it'll keep getting better the way I set it up today. It just seems like that. I mean, they're all incredible to me. Prize pieces. We do have a lot of dirt around here in a lot of my really strong areas. And I am working on my next site series, which will be Notchville. But they take a long time to get set up for the points that I need to film. This didn't. It was an easy grab of one bin. Something I knew that many of the people who are recently tuning in here might like to see. Of some of the great stuff here in eastern North Carolina, that on a great day, when you look smart, you find some really great pieces. But it takes a little bit of dedication, I guess. I will say that I appreciate all the comments on some of these display series videos. And sorry when I keep bumping you around, my focus is not pleasing me right now. But lots of great comments about these types of videos. What I want to do is just give people a clear look at eastern North Carolina's best. Now, I bet you many have found better through the years. They've collected for far longer than I have. That's a great point, isn't it? But the best of what I could find, excuse me. Look at this point. And I really can't give up the natural light when there's an opportunity just to do a little bit of a show and tell. These points are probably the ones that hold the most sacred place in my heart. These ones that we're taking a look at here. Some just do, you know. And it's not that they're just these are screamers. These are outstanding to me, but there's always certain qualities. It's just like the dogs people get. Everybody says, well, usually the dog that you have takes on your personality or looks like you. Which is funny. Sometimes that does happen. That's a great point. Found that at B&B Field. I found a stellar hammerstone that day too, one of my best. Some of you that have been here for 3 years, I've only really posted 3 years. I've been collecting about 5, but 4 years intelligently. Some have seen these finds. Some have seen these pieces, but I've seen a lot of new guys come, and I appreciate that, and girls, to check out Indian Trace, and I really appreciate that. So I figured I would just go ahead and grab some of the finest pieces that I have. And I like to think that I try to only show fine pieces, but it's certainly not to say that the others are not important. Now the area plateau where this point came from right here in rhyolite has just been put into dirt. I'm telling you what, I have some work if we ever do get rain. Now it's inevitable. We're in eastern North Carolina. We're going to get rain, that's for sure. Now, looking at my time is good. The final 2 points are just craziness. I'm going to feature in the area series Notchville. Of course, this point came from Notchville. It's funny, when I found it, I could have sworn it was the blue-green rhyolite, but it's more of the tan rhyolite now, I guess. And this is perfectly natural light, but maybe it's going to come in right. I guess the camera's showing me brown, but when I look at it with my naked eyes, it's greenish blue. I like the size and the make of this point. This point came out of tobacco. I remember the day. It was an iceberg too. It's about all that was showing is one little ear like that. Just get to be a good rock reader, everybody. It'll pay off. I'm hoping that a video like this will give you an opportunity to actually just come right in and handle the pieces and, at least feel like you were as close as you could to picking them up and handling them. I would let you, if you were here, check it out. And there's only been one person in the world, one collector actually on YouTube, who's ever been able to open up and check out all the pieces that I have. It just worked out. And, it's just the way it is. It's just unbelievable that we can actually even share across the nation artifact finds that we make. Couldn't finish without showing you a little bit of a G10 action here. Those of you guys who are really interested in everything, this one is, of course, heavily ground. Smooth as can be. You can see the edge on that, on the base. It's just a great ancient hunting point to me. The grinding, I guess people like it here or there. It doesn't matter to me. All that matters is that this is really just the great display of a personality, a hunter-gatherer who is just a master. Alright, that's what I thought the time would be for a 9-point show. As the fall comes in, I hope you all, I love turquoise, especially the real stone. Hope you all find out there and just keep moving forward. This proves right here good things will happen. Just keep moving forward. And as we do a flyby and finish up, I appreciate you checking this stuff out and letting it make you curious about the people who made them, and the people who lived here in eastern North Carolina who fashioned these points to provide for their family and their loved ones and their children and their lives. We're getting ready to go into September, so I hope everybody's safe. Again, everybody keep their prayers up for Louisiana craziness they have to clean up after all that water. That is some hard stuff to deal with. Everybody have a great one out there.